What's going on, my trainer club? Today we're going to check out the top tips to help you guys get ready and prep for Luminous Legends X event, the first one in the series of 2 in Pokemon Go. So welcome to the trainer club. Here we go. Welcome back, everybody. Let me know in the comments below, are you guys excited about the Luminous Legends event in Pokemon Go? I am super excited about this. We have new Pokemon coming out, we have a rainy lore module coming out, we have a new raid boss. Bring in all the Pokemon Go goodies. Let's get down to the business. So we're gonna start off by going over the overview, then we're gonna go into the top tips as always. So, if you guys already know about the overview, just wanna get into the top tips, just check out to the chapters in the bottom of the video. So the overview is going to be, this event is going to start from Tuesday, May 4th at 10 a.m. local time, and that's gonna go all the way until Monday, May 17th at 8 p.m. local time. We will have approximately 14 hours without an event before we are into the second half of the Luminous Legends events when the Yveltal will come out. So, as far as the event features go, Xerneas will be making its debut in Pokemon Go raids everywhere. If you guys do or have been raiding with people around the globe, you already have one. As do I right now, making this video on Monday night. That is the advantage of being in the Discord. It's in the pinned comments below. You guys can global raid anywhere by adding friends from across the globe. Additionally speaking, the Rainy Lore module is going to be making its Pokemon Go debut with Bug, Water, and Electric type attraction, which is really cool. I'm excited to see more of these types of lore modules come out because I love having these specialty lore modules, and I think we deserve something that could attract something from every single typing, which I'm sure at some point we will have. And I just want to point out for you guys that Goomy is going to be evolved under 2 scenarios. Number 1, in a rainy lore module, when you're close to it, you're going to be able to evolve it all the way into the Goodra from the Sliggoo, or if it is going to be rainy weather, you can also evolve during that time frame. But beyond that, you will not be able to evolve it. So those are the 2 scenarios that you can evolve Goomy into Sliggoo. Sliggoo is then going to require that to go all the way into Goodra. There's going to be an event exclusive timed research, which we will check out here in a moment. That is going to include a rainy lore module for you. Event exclusive AR mapping tasks are going to give you encounters with Galarian Ponyta. And if we do complete the 500 million catching fairy types, we will unlock the shiny Galarian Ponyta, which we will check out in a second. Dragonite and Salamence will be able to be evolved, which you will check out in a tip, to get their Calm Day moves of, respectively, Dragonite with Draco Meteor, not relevant, Outrage, Salamence, relevant. We will check that out in a little bit. And then all the way until May 9th at midnight UTC time, we are going to be able to get after catching 500 million fairy type Pokemon. And guys, you may think this isn't a great bonus, but it is an absolutely fantastic bonus because it unlocks 3 times catch XP, which is really, really impactful to our gameplay, especially anybody that doesn't have that 176 million level 50 XP benchmark. Pancham will also be making its debut in combination, which we just spoke about, the Galarian Ponyta Shiny. And then we are gonna have spawns, eggs, 7 kilometers, raids, and other things that are going to add on to the specialty of this event, including obviously Xerneas raids. So with all that said, guys, let's start breaking down my top tips, starting off with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is going to be focused around one of the coolest things for me is going to be the field research during this event time. I wish it had Goomy in there. I was very excited about that, but unfortunately it does not. But what it does have in there is going to be 2 chances at a Gibble. So we will check out all the spawns in tip number 2, but tip number 1 is going to be focused around this field research. That is really exciting. That has 2 of the Pokemon's debut, as well as Gibble, 2 chances at 2 different research tasks out there. We have catch 5 fairy type Pokemon, which can be 1 of 3 encounters, Marill, which has a shiny, 197, Snubble, which has a shiny, which is going to be 530, and then Cottonee, no shiny, but it could be CP 300. And then we have catch 15 fairy type Pokemon, which is going to be Galarian Ponyta. 727 is going to be the 100% IV on this one, and once we do hit, hopefully, that 500 million benchmark of catching fairy type Pokemon, that's why I'm encouraging you guys to grind as hard as possible. It will be out, so this task will be able to give you the potential to get it after the 15th. And then we have the new Pokemon coming out. Use 7 berries to help catch Pokemon is either going to be a Swirlix or a Spritzee. 505 for the Swirlix and 536 for the Spritzee, 100% IVs. AR mapping is going to be the Galarian Ponyta, once again 727. Catch 10 fairy type Pokemon is going to be Swirlix or Spritzee. That's going to be the task. And then we have the final 2 tasks, which are going to be Gible encounters. Are you guys ready? Because obviously it does have a shiny. This is exciting. Catch 10 Dragon-type Pokemon or win 2 raids is going to be the Gible encounter. 477 is going to be the 100% IV, and that one does have a Mega at some point, guys. So that is definitely a Pokemon that you're going to want to get after. So those are the tasks. We will check out the time to research as well in a later tip. But for right now, on to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is going to be focused around the spawns. There's actually some pretty relevant meta raid attackers that are out there, number 1. Number 2, we have some potential Mega Pokemon that are out there as well that are coming in the future. And number 3, we have some pretty relevant PvP Pokemon. So I hope you guys are ready for this list. Let's get after it. We have Clefairy, Dratini, both of them have shinies, and Dragonair, no shiny, but Dragonair, remember, is going to give you a guaranteed Dratini XL candy because it is a 2nd tier evolution. Trading it over 100 kilometers is going to give you another one, so I would suggest stocking up on as many Dratinis as possible and trading them over 100 kilometers to get that guaranteed XL candy. We have Snubbull, Ralts, and Bagon. All of them do have shinies. Ralts is going to go into Glade and Gardevoir. Both of them do have Megas. Bagon is going to go into Salamence with a Mega, and you can evolve it during this time frame to get the predominant move of Outrage that must have, and you can TM it with just a regular TM. Yes, I said that, a regular TM. So for me personally, I have an old Salamence before community days were even a thing that I maxed out 100% IV, and guess what? It does not have the Outrage move, but it will during this event time. So after this event starts for you local time, then you can TM regular form away and get that Pokemon. That one is a very impactful one, definitely one that you need to do. And then we have Cottony, Spritzee, and Swirlix. And then finally we have Goomy. Goomy, I am going to assume, is going to be a rare spawn out there because number 1, it's a new Pokemon. It's a pretty cool Pokemon, semi-relevant. It's also going to be pretty good in the Master League as well with XL Candy. That is a Pokemon that you do want to save up. Probably save and try to trade as much as possible, and some people out there may even be using it as a lucky trade. So as far as the meta raid attackers, Dragonite and Salamence are very good Dragon-type Pokemon, so that's a big plus. Dragonite, the premier move, is not going to be Draco Meteor that you can TM into. It is going to be Outrage, much better, and when we are using it in PvP, it is not Draco Meteor either. So that one is a safe bet, but Salamence is a meta raid attacker as a preferable Shadow, but it's not Shadow right now, but it's going to have a Mega, and Outrage is the moveset. And then Gardevoir with the Charm and using it as a Fairy type attacker is pretty good as well. And unfortunately, Xerneas is not getting a very fast move right now. I do believe at some point it will have a raid day and it will come out. So let's check out the PvP stats and what am I going to recommend that you guys focus on. Number 1, we have Clefable, rank 80 in the Great League with Charm, Meteor Mash, and Moonblast combination. 100% IV is going to be 0, 13, 15. And then in the Ultra League, it's going to be ranked 21 with XL included. 0, 15, 13 is going to be the 100% IV at level 49. So you are going to have to get quite a bit of candy to be able to max that out for the XL. And then we have Dragonite. Dragonite in XL form is ranked 1 in the Master League with the moveset of Dragon Breath, Dragon Claw, and Hurricane. Like I said, Draco Meteor is a no-go. Outrage isn't even there. It's using the spammier Dragon Claw. That does make a lot of sense. And then we have Gardevoir. That's going to be ranked 71 as an XL Pokemon. Better ranked as a Shadow, but we don't have that right now. It is going to be Charm, Synchronoise, as well as Shadow Ball combination. Obviously, the XLs in the Master League are going to be all maxed out at 100% IVs. And then we have Glade. That's going to be ranked 81 with the XL, Confusion, Close Combat, and Leaf Blade. And then moving on, we are going to have Whimsicott with the moveset of Charm, Moonblast, and Grass Knot. 100% IVs is going to be a 0, 14, 15. And then next, we have Slurpuff. That is going to be ranked 96 with Charm, Flamethrower, and Energy Ball. 100% IVs on that Pokemon is going to be a 1, 14, 14. And then in the Ultra League at rank 73, same exact Pokemon obviously, it is going to be at level 50, all 15s, or if you want to take it to level 51, it can go 13, 15, 15. I just don't suggest you do that because it's better to use all maxed out 100% IVs that can go to level 51 like Umbreon as that best buddy utilization and maxed out. And then we have Goodra, which is going to be ranked 74 in the Great League with Dragon Breath, Power Whip, And Muddy Water combination, 100% IV is going to be 114-14. And then in the Master League, it's going to be ranked 19 with XL, which is really cool. And then we have Aromatisse, which is going to be ranked 97 with Charm, Moonblast, and Thunderbolt combination in the Great League. 100% IV is going to be 114-14. And then in the Ultra League, it's going to be ranked 65 with the exact same moveset. 100% IV is going to be a 6-15-14 at level 49.5. So wow, guys, that is a lot of spawns out there that are relevant for PvP. So there's some good shakeups coming in here as well, and some unique combination, especially the fairy type combination, being that it's the Luminous Legends fairy version of the event for us to get after. So with all that said, guys, that is all the spawns we have. We're getting into eggs and tip number 3. Tip number 3 is going to be focusing around the 7-kilometer eggs. So the 7-kilometer eggs have 3 shiny babies, a shiny Gible, and the 2 new Generation 6 Pokemon, which is going to be a big win. So we have Cleffa, Igglybuff, as well as Azurill, all shiny babies. We have Gible with the shiny, and we have Spritzee as well as Swirlix. So let's get to the 100% IVs, and then I'm gonna recommend what we do with these eggs. 100% IV on the Igglybuff is gonna be 306, and Azurill is going to be 208. And then Gible is also in there as well with a shiny potential, love that. And you're gonna be getting XL candy from it, and you can get the Gibles from far distances, which we will talk about that strategy here in a second, that you can then get them and trade them locally from somebody that may have a different egg or somebody from afar and get that extra XL candy. 635 is going to be the 100% IV on the Gible. Spritzee 100% IV is going to be 715, and Swirlix is going to be 673. All right, guys, so as far as this goes, number one thing you can do is, like I said, you open gifts. Number one, you have to have Pokemon spots every time you open a gift to make sure that you're able to get an egg, and you have to have egg spots as well. They will not go into the bottom 3 reserve spots. They will only come into the top. So make sure to have those spots open, number one. Number two, I want you guys to be opening them from friends that you know that are further from where you're at. Everybody do that, and if you do that and you hatch Gibles, you can then trade them locally with other people that have hatched Gibles or have caught them locally, or get them from the research tasks, and make sure that you're getting over 100 kilometers in the trade for the guaranteed XL candy, which is really good. And you can save all of them after you've traded them until May 11th, which is going to be Dratini Com Day, and you can transfer all of them for 2 times transfer candy, which is also a bonus. Not only that, guys, we have Swablu Com Day, which is going to be 1/4 egg hatch distance. So you're going to have to decide if you want to do 12-kilometer eggs and go for the Stardust, and then start opening the 7-kilometer eggs and hatching them from there during that day, if you're going to participate in the egg bonus, which is going to be the 1/4 half distance. And if not, and you don't plan to do that, then you can just go out normally and just hatch with your infinite incubator. It just depends what that is for you. Just go around and survey some of your friends to see if they are hatching eggs, number one, and seeing how popular Gible is from those eggs as number 2. So with all that said, guys, let's get on to the timed research in tip number 4. Tip number 4 is going to be the timed research, so let's jump right in. I'm going to go over a quick overview and give you guys the 100% IVs that are going to be impactful. Number 1, we have send 5 gifts to friends, which is going to be a Jigglypuff encounter, 310 with a shiny potential. Defeat 3 Team Go Rocket Grunts, which is going to be a Bagon, 495. Catch 7 fairy type Pokemon, which is going to be Clefairy at 495, 750 XP, and then we're going to get 15 Great Balls. And I suggest that you guys start saving your Great Balls and Ultra Balls, anticipating that we're going to get 3 times Catch XP bonus unlocked for the Swablu Com Day. So having as many Ultra Balls and Great Balls, if you guys want to see the Swablu Com Day tips, please check it out up here. Step number 2, we're going to earn 7 hearts with your buddy for 5 raspberries, purify 3 Shadow type Pokemon for a Dratini encounter, 430, and then catch 15 Fairy type Pokemon for a Marill encounter, 197 with the shiny. We're going to get 2000 XP and a Rocket Radar. Then we're going to defeat a Team Go Rocket leader, Arlo, for 5 Hyper Potions. Defeating Cliff is going to get you 5 Max Revives, and Sierra is going to get you 5 Max Potions for 2500 XP and a Super Rocket Radar. Then we're gonna have find the Team Go Rocket boss for the XP. We're gonna have defeat it, and then we're gonna get 3, basically 2000 XPs for a total of 6000, and then additional 3000 with the 15 Great Balls. So here it is, guys. They're putting more tasks beyond just defeating Giovanni here. So if you guys do want to use one of the Super Rocket Radars, if you didn't catch the Articuno or the Zapdos, you have an extra 1 or 2 right now. Moltres is a pretty good and relevant one, so you can still keep those, and you can go forward and clear the rest of these if you want to get to these tasks, or if you really don't want to and you want to save up 3, you can just get it and then hold on to it, but you're going to have to forego the rest of the research. Evolve 3 Fairy type Pokemon is going to give you a Sinnoh Stone. Use an Incense, which is going to give you a Mawile 700 CP for the 100% IV, and they catch 20 Fairy-type Pokemon, which is going to be a Spritzee 536, 4,000 XP, and 10 Pineapple Berries. Then make 10 Great Throws for a Swirlix encounter 505. Use 15 berries to help catch Pokemon. Cottony encounter 300, and then catch 7 different species of Fairy-type Pokemon. Azumarill 680 for 6,000 XP and 15 Ultra Balls. And then we have complete 5 field research tasks for 25 Pokeballs. Win 1 raid for a Gible encounter 477, and catch 50 Fairy-type Pokemon for a Clefable encounter 1,044 for a grand total of 5,000 Stardust, and the Rainy Lore module. And obviously the Giovanni is going to be the Shadow Moltres coming for it. Big shout out to Couple of Gaming for putting together that graphic right there, and for Leak Duck for the other graphics in this video. So obviously speaking, you want the free Rainy Lore module, so they've really leveraged us out to make sure that we complete that. Well done, Pokemon Go. To be able to get past that and to spend our Super Rocket Raider. I had a feeling when I made that video that this might happen, and I think this may be the result of us telling you to stock up on some of those Super Rocket Radars and not spend them for the Articuno. But with all that said, guys, now let's get into tip number 5. Tip number 5 is going to be to raid Xerneas. Get that XL candy. Make sure to raid any of these other Pokemon that are out there. And I just want to recommend for you guys that Bagon, usually I'm like, don't raid for these Pokemon, but Bagon can now be evolved during this event space to be able to get Salamence with Outrage. So if you are really after a good quality Salamence for the Mega purpose, which is a good thing to get after, you can raid for this Pokemon. 660 is going to be the 100% IV, or weather boosted in windy weather is going to be 826. So beyond that, check out anything else going on and have a lot of fun, guys. And I just want to put a quick mention here that if you guys didn't see, I launched my cooking channel on YouTube. We are cooking delicious and nutritious. It's going to be healthy and tasty food. I just want to point out that I have released a new recipe on the channel. It's really, really tasty. It is going to be jalapeno poppers with a vegan chipotle cream sauce. Absolutely amazing. So if you guys are going to a Cinco de Mayo party and you want to check out that recipe, that is also going to be in the pinned comments below. So I appreciate you guys tuning in, likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody take their support, subscription, and participate to the next level. I'm going to see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and raiding all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.